ASMR Coffin Radio.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Coffin Radio. I am Heartthrob Rob, and today we are talking about Dave, Season 2, Episode 5, Bar Mitzvah. The bio here reads, Dave and Elle's friendship is tested when they perform together at a bar mitzvah, and Gata has a night out. Pretty good episode here, man. You know, we start off with Gata showing off his new song at Dave's house, and he's, you know, showing it to everybody. Ellis is still kind of, Little Dicky is kind of still feeling that Ellis is kind of playing big shot, you know. So Gata's just showing off his new song. Ellis has to dip out. Gata asks Little Dicky for some money. They end up going to the bar mitzvah, or you know, they go to the bar mitzvah the night before to like test everything out. And Mike tells Little Dicky that Ellis has been asking for production credits, but not even just that. He's going even farther, that he wants to be like featured as, like, so every song that he does with Little Dicky, he wants to be featured as. So, you know, kind of like how a DJ Khaled would, is kind of the reference that he makes, you know, which is crazy, you know, at least to Dave. And so, you know, with Els blowing up and Little Dicky, you know, maybe not as quite as hot as he was in season, you know, 1, it's kind of, you know, there's this tension going on between these two. So obviously Els and Little Dicky get into a fight over the sound. They start arguing, so they go and play some basketball to kind of relieve tension. But even that, you know, it's two fucking egos going at it. And Els says something, Dave says, why don't you tell your manager to go fucking ask me, you know? Because he says, earlier it was, you know, Mike was telling him that Els' manager wants to ask him for this credit. So they get into it about that. They argue over the credits. Oh, so as, you know, the night before, as everyone's supposed to get ready, Gata's like leaving some date and tells some girl, okay, well, I'll meet you. I gotta go. I got a fucking thing tomorrow. Goes out to his car. Car is game over. And his phone's dead. And he can't get back into the girl's apartment. Just one of those things where everything fucking sucks. Everything is fucking not working for him. He goes to the liquor store. He buys a charger. Homie won't let him charge his shit there. He's asking somebody in a car, hey, do you mind if I charge it real quick? They ain't giving him no love. He walks around the block. He sees some light on in a store. Hey, do you mind if I get a fucking charge? Not having it. He keeps walking and it's getting late and late. He stops and, dude, somebody has their lights on for their Christmas lights for their house, and he stops and unplugs that and charges his phone just enough so he can find out where it was towed to. He passes out as he has to wait for this place to open up now. Then we go to the next day, where obviously fucking Gata is not ready to be there at the bar mitzvah. It's just Els and Little Dicky. Dave is like talking to the kids for his bar mitzvah, and dude, he is fucking weird, talking about some weirdo shit that he used to do when he was a kid, where him and his friends would dare each other, and he's talking like weirdo college kid fucking stories, you know, sexual shit to like these 13-year-old kids, and telling them your brain's not even fully formed, you can be stupid, don't worry about cancel culture, all this shit. So as him and Els go to talk, they fucking see the kids and they're doing some weirdo shit in the fucking garage, and they're like, what the fuck, let's get out of here, let's, you know, boys will be boys and we're just not gonna say nothing weird, right? The dad comes out and is like, what the fuck, this kid is putting this crazy shit on TikTok, and it's because you said that fucking, that he's, you know, can get away with anything because he can't get canceled. So him and Dave and Elle start getting into it with the fucking dad and the manager, and Mike is getting into it with him too. And fucking, he's like, well, you're fired. You all gotta go. He's not gonna pay him shit, blah, blah, blah. And they get into an argument as Els and Little Dicky are on their way out. They fucking open up the animal thing for all the animals to run out, and they say, fuck this bar mitzvah. So they get kicked out of one last bar mitzvah like they did when they were kids. As this is happening, right as this is pulling up, Gata's pulling up all tired and late or whatever, and you know, he sees the kid, and the kid's like, oh, it's over, your friends got kicked out, and he's like, alright, well, I'll perform a song for you because it's your birthday, or because it's your bar mitzvah. And so he fucking performs and kicks it and hangs out and parties. He says it's like a Jewish quinceañera. That's the end of the episode, man. It was pretty good. It was funny. A lot going on. Just everything is so good in this show, you know, just the slight tensions and the bullshit, it's like real. You feel how real it is. Like, these things are real characters. These things really happen to these kind of people. So 2 thumbs up in my eyes. Pretty good stuff. But let me know what you guys think about it, man. We'll talk about it in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and if you like what you're watching, then hop in the coffin. Follow us on social media at Coffin Radio. Coffin is spelled with a K. And that's all for today.
ASMR Coffin Radio.